Hey guys, I'm Anestic and today I will show you how to do this new boss solo in less than 2 minutes. So let's go back to the third person view and you will want to start with Ice Crystal, summon your deviation, destroy Ice Crystal, shoot few times with your secondary weapon and swap to your main weapon. And boom, first phase is already done. Now you will want to swap to your second preset where you want to reload your Tech 9. Just to gain some deviant power back, so you will be able to summon your deviation without any cooldown. As you can see, our deviation is ready to use. Now we can chill a bit, wait for the boss, because at the moment the boss will be not taking damage, so we can just chill. You will want to dodge this attack, summon your deviation, use Ice Crystal, destroy Ice Crystal. And now we will want to shoot a few times with your secondary weapon, and this time you will have to shoot 6 times with your main weapon. Just because it's like damage reduction phase, so boss will take much less damage. And again, you will want to swap to your secondary preset where you will want to reload your Tech 9, just to gain some deviant power back. As you can see, our deviation is ready to use, and now you can also shoot few times with your sniper weapon just to be able to shoot with your last bullet slightly faster. And again, you will want to shoot few times with your secondary weapon, swap to your main weapon, and shoot 4 times. As you can see, it's pretty easy. Again, you will want to swap to your secondary preset where you will want to reload Tech 9 again, few times until you have enough deviant power. As you can see, we have enough deviant power. We can swap back to our main preset and just wait for the boss. Quite easy, I would say, quite easy. Just dodge this attack, use Ice Crystal, summon deviation, destroy Ice Crystal, wait for the boss, and shoot a few times with your secondary weapon. Now again 6 times because it's damage reduction phase. Boom, boss is dead. Quite easy, I would say. So now I think we can go back to the live gameplay and I will show you what I used. And if you will have any additional questions, you can ask me below or on my Discord. So let's go over my setup. So for the main weapon I used SN700 Finale. This is like a new weapon, and for this weapon you will want to use rapid shot style, calibration with critical rate, and when it comes to the mod on this weapon you will want to use shatter them all with either violent or shrapnel suffix. I'm using violent suffix on my weapon just because it will give you magazine capacity, enough magazine capacity boost to have additional bullet in your magazine. So for this boss fight you will want to have 6 bullets instead of 5, and you can easily get +1 bullet from your mods. You can use any mod, but there is no point to use non-seasonal mod on your equipment. So I think the best way to boost your magazine capacity will be using violent suffix on your weapon or on your mask. So it's up to you which one you will choose, but you will want to have magazine capacity +12. +10 isn't enough to give you +1 bullet. So if you plan to use Lone Wolf set, it will be not enough to give you +1 bullet, so you will need at least +12. That's why I think Shatter them all violent is very nice for this thing. And when it comes to accessories, which I used, this is what I used: some extra range, mobility, accuracy, stability, reload speed, mobility, and this is the ammo type which you want to use. And when it comes to secondary weapon, I use MPS7 with heavy style calibration. And this is the mod which you will want to have on. So basically this mod will give you a critical chance +2 for 2 seconds each time when you will trigger Shrapnel. So basically whenever you will shoot few times with your secondary weapon, when you will hit few times enemies, you will be gaining this bonus. And whenever you will swap quickly to your main weapon, you will be able to take advantage of this buff for like 1 or 2 shots. So it's very nice additional critical chance, which is very nice. And this is what I'm using when it comes to accessories. some mobility, some accuracy, reload speed, very nice. And this is the ammo type which I used. And when it comes to melee weapon, this is the melee weapon which I used. Basically, this weapon isn't available to craft in the game. You can get it easily from the giant. And when it comes to my armor setup, I'm using silver set in combination with dark resonance. So this combination of equipment will give you the biggest damage boost. And in addition, you will gain a lot of shields, which are very nice because this boss can sometimes randomly hit you with some lightning attacks. And if you will have enough shields from this equipment, you should be fine. And when it comes to key effect which I'm using cage helmet, and this will be the best unique piece which you can use. And when it comes to skins which I used, so I use Starfalco hide on my mask. I use Lunar Rabbit 4 on my helmet, on my gloves, on my shoes, and I think also on my pants. Yeah. And when it comes to my chest, I use Western Wolfskin which gives me max stamina, which is very nice because you will have to dash a lot, and max stamina will help you a lot while you want to move from between like two locations, so you will be able to do it. Without stamina it's not possible to dash, so yeah, so that's why you want to have some extra stamina. And when it comes to mods which I used, so this is my helmet mod which I used. So if you don't have classic mod, I will show you what you can use in the new mod system. What you can use in a new mod system. So in a new mod system, you can use mods like momentum up, crescent. You can also use momentum up with lunar suffix. Any of these two will be fine. And as always, if you don't have any of these which I'm recommending, the last best choice will be always violent. But problem with violent, you will gain a lot of magazine capacity, which you don't really want. So you will have to shoot few times every time when you will have like too many bullets in your magazine, which can be a bit annoying. So yeah, so you want to use crescent or lunar. And if you didn't know, you can choose any mods you want. All you need is collection level. So as you can see, when I will reach the last point in my collection level for a helmet, I will be able to select any helmet shiny mod which I want. And the same case goes for top, bottom, shoes, gloves, and mask. So if you are missing any mod which I'm talking about, you can easily get this mod from collection, from mod collection. And if you will have any additional questions, as always, you can ask me below. And when it comes to mask, I'm using Shrapnel Carnage with Shrapnel suffix. And yeah, it will give you basically a lot of extra damage. When it comes to chest, this is what I'm using. Again, a mod from the classic system. And I can show you what you can use instead if you don't have mods from the classic mod system. So you will want to use either rejuvenating or lunar. Where is lunar? Yeah, there is lunar. So you have two nice options. For your chest, you can use phantasmal or lunar. And as always, you can select these mods from the collection level. And in addition, phantasmal mods are still available in the game. If you didn't know, all you have to do is collect some gravity crystals, and you can buy them. As you can see, phantasmal, wild, and mirror suffix. These mods are still available in the game. So if you are still missing these mods, you can easily get them. So when it comes to my pants, this is the mod which I'm using, Reload Rampage Aero. This mod will give you some weapon damage, and to be honest, you don't need like to refill bullets when defeating enemies, but it's mainly for weapon damage boost when defeating enemies. And if you didn't know, when you will destroy ice crystal, it also counts. It also counts, so now I'm getting basically plus 10 weapon damage until I will reload my weapons. And if you didn't know, this bonus also counts if you swap between the weapons. So it's nice, nice to have this bonus, because there's no point to use any other suffix on this slot. I mean, not suffix, but mod effect, because they will don't give you almost any value. The only one which I was thinking about was Deadshot, but to be honest, it's kind of hard to stack this stack this bonus whenever you will be shooting with sniper weapons, because you are not shooting that often, not that fast, so it's kind of hard to stack Deadshot. And and when it comes to gloves, I'm using critical boost with arrow suffix. And second best option for this slot will be critical boost with crescent suffix. But this mod isn't available at the moment. But as always, you can get it from mod collection. And when it comes to mod system is a bit broken at the moment. And when it comes to shoes, Rush Hour Phantasmal, I think this is the best choice, but as always, you have also other good options. You can use downstar suffix, which will be also fine. It will be hard to stay above the boss, but to be honest, damage boosts alone from all of these effects, even if you will exclude additional damage when you are above enemies, will be high enough. I think these two mods are almost the same. Phantasmal will be slightly better, especially if you will be swapping between weapons, but Rush Hour Downstar is also fine when it comes to damage. Okay guys, when it comes to my second preset which I used, the biggest change is that I used FP9, which is like Alt Tech 9, on my secondary weapon. And the main use for this weapon is to gain some deviant power back. So pay attention to my deviant power. It's like 0, as you can see it's 5 now. And now we'll unequip this weapon and have a look, 20 to 40. And if you will reload this weapon a few times, then you will gain deviant power back in no time. And now you see I'm already full. So this is the main use for this weapon, and you will want to use magazine capacity calibration, basically heavy style. And when it comes to mods, you will want to focus on magazine capacity and reload speed, which you will gain from general suffix. And I'm using general suffix on all of my mods, as you can see. And the biggest second big change in this preset is I'm using covered advance. This mod will give you basically additional weapon damage. And now this is the cradles which I used. So basically some sniper damage, damage reduction, shields, extra damage when having shields, extra weapon damage when swapping weapons, and some shrapnel damage basically. Yeah, these two cradles will give me shrapnel damage. So this is what I used when it comes to cradles, and now I think I can show you the foot buffs which I used. So when it comes to foot buffs, this is what I use. So first drink buff, I used whimsical drink, which gives weapon damage. Second one which I used was Stardust Mushroom Soup, which gives you max stamina, which is very nice because you will be moving a lot. And additional benefit from using this foot buff is meat effect. So basically plus 5% shrapnel damage in this situation. And when it comes to energy buffs, I use cane steak for shrapnel damage and bone in deviated sausage for boss damage. And in addition, I used two whims. I used spring legs just to jump a bit higher. And in addition, I used arrow leap, which lets you dash like this. And some people sometimes ask how you can dash that far. So basically, just hold this bullet. I mean, hold this button, which which lets you dash, and you will be able to do it. Because if you will be not holding, then you will just dash like this, which will be like very short dash. But if you will hold, then you can extend. extend the duration. So in addition, you will want to have some tactical items. So the most important one will be sticky ice crystal. So basically, destroying ice crystal always counts as defeating enemies. So you will want to have a few of them in your backpack, and you can easily get them from the ice spot deviation. As you can see, I can collect 1000, and if you will have these kind of traits on your deviation, it will take almost no time to collect 1000. And in addition, you can also use gravity neutralizer, which will let you stay in midair, which is very nice. Which is very nice when gravity abyss event is up. And in addition, what I used, I mean, I didn't use it, but I had it in my backpack. So basically, camouflage bag, very nice item to have in your backpack. It will give you plus 10% max stamina, and you can get this item when looting settlements in lower level zones. So basically between level 1 and 30. So in locations like this one, maybe not this one, but let's say this one. It's like a level 10 location, and you will be able to get this item. You can also buy it, it's not that hard to buy these items. Depends on where are you playing at the moment. As you can see, sometimes they go up to half million for this item. But to be honest, the price is fine for me. Okay, guys, I was checking the video and I noticed that I didn't show you guys the deviation which I used. So this is the deviation which I used. So I used Butterfly with Power Wind, Starry Night, and Moonlight Assault. This bonus will give you up to 6% weapon damage, and it's much better than the second option, which most of the people use, which is Weakspot Master, because this one will give you defense power back. But since we are one-shotting the boss basically, then there is no point to use this option. And in addition, we will be gaining defense power back when reloading Tech 9. So if you want to min-max, you can use this deviation instead, which will give you slightly more damage. So I think that's it when it comes to this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this new sniper weapon. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know, guys, what you think about my audio setup, because I have new equipment. I did some changes, and it's my first time using this setup. So guys, let me know, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. Thank you guys for watching.